Welcome. I am Dolla50. This is the 1000 Million Foundation, also known as the Hip Hop Headquarters. The title of today's subject is I Got Plans. The plans that I have implement luxury, implement a better way of doing things, implement a better way of life. I got plans. Saying that to say, when I'm going through experiences and each experience being a stepping stone, when you see live broadcasts like these, click on the link in the description. Click on the link in the description. Make sure you familiarize yourself with the process of clicking on the link in the description. For those that are here regularly, for those that are here and regularly but don't know the difference of clicking on, I just put it there so you can't know what the difference is. When you click on the link in the description, you go through a chain of events that's real enough to familiarize yourself with. I may change it all of a sudden. There's no telling, because once the process matures, it's a level playing field to progress. Progress can be made. I could sell merch if I wanted to. I could do things in a way that, progress is made. But right now, it's as if everything's at a standstill, but not a bad thing, because the process I've developed is the only process. There's no other process like mine. The Luxor Hotel, the pyramid-shaped hotel in Las Vegas. One of the key components of my chemistry. Why the Luxor Hotel? Well, the Luxor Hotel is a primary focal point of our reasons for being here. It's a primary focal point of order, the order of things, life, liberty, and happiness, and man, woman, and child, and the wild, the wilderness is the wilderness. The way of things is consistent with that environment. When you develop a pyramid hotel, and you have a sphinx in front of the hotel, and it's all lit up and glamorous. I've never been there. I've never been there, but I want to learn more of this Luxor Hotel. I want to learn more of this, because if I can establish my presence at that location, then I can venture on into bigger and better things. But being from this perspective here, I have to catapult myself in that direction. I can't just be comfortable with this situation. I'm 52. Hearts, clubs, diamonds, spades. 52, 13 in each location. 13 hearts, 13 clubs, 13 diamonds, 13 spades. A full deck of cards. A complete deck of cards. And it's an order of the things. It's a pecking order. It's a chain of command. It's a hierarchy involved to that order, that sequence. It's mathematical. Once you get to a deck of cards, anything, it's mathematical. 52 on the dice. 5, 2 on the dice. North, south, east, west. I couldn't see on the camera because it got smaller. But I'm saying that to say, when I'm dealing with a certain level of precision right this moment, it's what it is right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, my information, the trajectory. Hold on, let me show you something. The trajectory of what I'm saying travels in a certain distance. And when I spoke of the Luxor Hotel, I spoke of the Luxor Hotel. I spoke of the Luxor Hotel And my information only travels as far as it can go. When I'm in a certain when I'm in a certain place where my information is mathematically present, hearts, clubs, diamonds, spades, north, south, east, and west, 52 cards in the deck. He said the dice were cocked. Were they cocked or weren't they cocked? Right now. Right now, no in-betweens. This is what I'm saying. The precision involved in what I'm saying goes further than whether the dice was cocked or not. But the point that I'm making is the precision, the fine-tuning of reality, the fine-tuning of medical, fine-tuning of law, the fine-tuning of history, the fine-tuning of justice, law, liberty. When you have the option to say, well, I see what the big picture is, but how about let's magnify the picture so we can see what's behind the big picture. When you have that option, that's crazy. That's crazy. See, I'm just talking the Luxor Hotel now, but the Luxor Hotel looks extremely symbolic to Egyptian pyramids. That pyramid looks like an Egyptian pyramid. It's not the actual pyramid. So when you have that direction, the focal point, the stopping point is in Egypt. The direction is no less than Egypt. When you have a direction no less than a consistent reality or a consistent environment, say, well, you don't want to go through the experiences that they experience, with the libraries being looted and everything being trashed, the place being trashed. You don't want to go through that experience. But what you want to do is you want to learn from that experience. You want to use it as a stepping stone. You want to use it to your benefit. If they planned on being here, today is Sunday. It gets somewhat religious. You review what happened in the past to find out where you're going in the future. They could have planned on being here to the extent that the Four Seasons and summertime and winter, hot and cold, could be the most consistent location of being in the universe right now. But nobody would be there. Only Egypt would be there. Or somebody as mathematical as I appear. Hearts, club, diamond, spades, 52, north, south, east, and west. Said the dice was cocked. That's the only inconsistency that you can see within that calculation. That could be following me around. That could be lingering. That could be trailing this image that's projected onto your screen for you to see how consistent it would be to have north, south, east, and west, 52 on the dice, hearts, club, diamond, spades, and a crown right where the bullet hole is. That's crazy. That's a crazy scenario, but it adds up mathematically. And when it adds up mathematically, it doesn't add up to probation. Probation was the sanction. With the child burning, there was no sanction. It was a different scenario where later on in this experience, the child was burned. Later on in the experience, a car crash. It involved a ticket. The ticket is not a punishment. Going on to say the direction is in no less of a place. When I went to the store and I was exposed to the elements of the same extremes of someone following me that caused me harm in the past, When I was exposed to those elements, every time I go to the store, I'm going to be exposed to those elements. But when I have an option to be in no less of a place than the Luxor Hotel, that's my direction right now. My direction is no less of a place than the link in the description. When you see the link in the description, you're going to see the Luxor hotels to some extent. And when you're going to see the Luxor hotel, you're going to see a consistent chemistry with the information I generate. I generate a level of information that would suggest that if I could distribute this vaccine, have my website, that's my website name. If I could distribute this business card with a vaccine on one side and take this same business card and distribute a stimulus check, same place. Stimulus check, hearts, clubs, diamonds, spades. That real, that precise. Vaccine, hearts, clubs, diamonds, spades. Same extreme, same business card, that precise. When you have something that precise and you don't acknowledge it, it goes past you. When it goes past you, you don't have a chance to catch it. It goes past you, and your only chance to catch it is the link in the description. Peace. $1.50.